victory here, away from home, Karen. Does that get you, or will that get people thinking that this indeed could be their year?
Well, I think you mentioned the performance away from home here today, and everyone probably were looking at their fixtures when they're away. Obviously, the Spurs one is in there, Manchester United away, Wolves away, but I just can't see how teams would score against them. They're so solid.
You got to convince Opta of that, because they still only got them at 26%.
No, I'm not. No, I'm saying that the games that they've got to play. Look, it's for me. If Liverpool win tomorrow, it's still in their hands. But you asked about the fixtures that are there in terms of for Arsenal. So I'm looking at it and going, we question the away fixtures, or a lot of people do, including myself. But performances like today, where they keep clean sheets, when they nullify opposition to trying to get opportunities, I just can't see how teams will score against them, to be honest.
But you know, Gabriel went down, didn't he? And he had a knock, and it was fine, thankfully. But injuries can still play a part, can't they? This season, they had Saliba last, and you're just keeping your fingers crossed, if you're Arteta, that none of his key men do get injured in this vital last few games.
What are your biggest questions still around Arsenal?
They're answering every question I can even think of, to be honest, because, like I say, that experience they've got from last year. I mean, I think what's really important to see as well, they lost a lot of points for the bottom teams, I felt, last year. And the teams they're playing against are actually challenging for something. Wolves are trying to get into Europe as well at some point. Everton are trying to stay up. I think away from home as well, there's an expectation now of Arsenal where they, like you say, they keep clean sheets and they get that first goal. And when they get that first goal, they're really hard to break down, and then it opens up teams, which then allows more space for these players. Odegaard to get involved, Declan Rice with the manner he is in midfield. We didn't really speak much of him tonight, but that's how consistent he is, because we expect this from him now. So they've got everything right now, and it's really nice to see. I still don't know who's going to win it, but
Well, does it with the manner of Man City's second half performance? Certainly, Alan, today, super impressive at Crystal Palace. Arsenal just winning here in this fashion. Does that just then pile on extra pressure for Liverpool? It's a huge game at any time, of course, going to Old Trafford.
Yeah, well, yeah, you bang on there that it is a huge game, and you're hoping from Arsenal's point of view, Manchester United can lift their game compared to how it has been. But Liverpool are a team with lots of experience in it, and certainly the manager will play a part in that. Arguably, that's maybe their biggest hurdle, isn't it, Liverpool's, from here on in? You look at it, and on paper you think, oh, have Arsenal got the hardest run in? But yeah, I mean, if Liverpool do win tomorrow, I mean, that's a massive statement, I think.